Это базовый минимум. Базовый минимум. Это базовый минимум. Это базовый минимум.
Hey everyone, my name is Lana. Welcome to the Basic Minimum. Today, I want to talk to you about social media. I've noticed that lately, social media has been causing people anxiety, even though that wasn't the case before. We used to just post whatever we wanted, whenever we wanted. Social media takes up a huge part of our lives now. It's no longer just for fun. It's become a part of our lives and a part of promotion and advertising for businesses, for personal brands, for everyone. There is a huge number of social networks out there now. There are the big, well-known ones like Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube. To start, let me share my experience with you. I'll tell you what results I've managed to achieve and how I got there. I've been working in social media for over 5 years now. I manage social media for my clients and work on promoting their pages for their business. So, my task is to create high-quality, beautiful content that will attract customers, so that when people visit their page, they like what they see and become clients. My main achievement is creating over 400 videos that have garnered over 1 million views each. We found that special hook that grabs attention and turned it into a formula for success on social media. We'll talk about that a bit later, towards the end of this video. But for now, just look. These are the results. A small part of the results we've managed to achieve today. I want to talk about how I got to these results and what we did to make it happen. Video content will always outperform photo content. That's why I advise you to pay attention to video content. Your task is to shoot as many videos as possible. This way, you'll have more material to work with and create good, high-quality content that will be interesting to your viewers. Let's talk about 3 types of viral content. First, process. The process of something. I don't know what you do. I don't know what you want to do. I don't know what you're into, but show it to your viewer. If you bake cakes, show the process from start to finish. You don't have to show the entire process. You can show the before and the after story is also part of the process. Tell a story by showing the process. For example, if you have a blog, we went to the park, we went in, etc., etc. That's also the process of your walk. Think about what kind of process you can show your viewer to make it more interesting for them. By showing the process, you build trust. If a person sees you baking a cake, for example, wearing gloves, and you show the beautiful result, it's interesting to watch the entire process of your work. If you do nails, show the nails. Before, during, after. Process videos always get a huge number of views. It's very interesting to watch. Second, beautiful content. This is beautiful girls just dancing. A beautiful view with beautiful music. Beautiful cats. Cats will always work. A cute cat can just be sitting there and already get a ton of likes, comments, and everything. Create beautiful content. Third, a surefire option. Funny content. Funny content is memes. Funny clips from movies with captions. You've probably seen these. You've probably forwarded these videos to your friends. You've reposted them in your stories. So the question is, why not try to create funny content yourself? Think about how you can take a phrase from a movie, a funny sound you heard somewhere, a joke, and adapt it to fit you, your brand, your theme. After that, you can just create a similar video and post it. Why not? Give it a try. See what kind of reaction you get from your audience. What do I recommend you do right now? I recommend trying all 3 options. Show a process, show some really beautiful content, and show something funny, and see which of these options resonates more with your audience. But these are the 3 most common types of viral content out there. Now let's talk about the 4 steps for working with content. That is, when working in social media, we should always follow 4 steps. If you skip even one, there's a high probability that nothing will work out. You won't see growth, you won't see high view counts, because it's a system, and you always need to follow these 4 steps. If you remember them and always follow them, it will be much easier for you. Step 1 is filming. I know, I understand, you forget to film. But you have a phone and it has a camera. If you want to grow and develop in social media, it's not just I want to, it's I have to. It's part of your job. If you do nails, take pictures of all the nails. If you do eyelashes, take pictures of all the eyelashes. Make it part of your job. So we just pick up the camera and we shoot. Yes, you need to shoot. You don't need to film for 5 minutes. I get it, it's scary. Don't. Just film 2 or 3 seconds of video of what you're doing right now, and then you can work with that material later. But the main task, the key task, without it, nothing works. This is the first step. And the most important thing, you need to shoot everything. If you don't want to do it for your blog, do it for yourself. When you're 90 years old, you'll be sitting there reminiscing about your day. What eyelashes, what nails you did, what pies you baked. Everything you did, all of that. You'll be remembering. So, just shoot. It's simple, nothing to be afraid of. Just pick up and shoot. Like that, click, done. So got it? Step number 1, filming. Step 2 is editing. Many people film and just post. Film and post. Well, that's it. They jump straight to point 4. Editing is very important. No magazine, no newspaper, no big YouTube channel, no TV channel posts raw footage. You need to know how to edit photos and videos. It's a skill that's easy to acquire. We live in the 21st century. There are a ton of different apps, right, that you can learn to use. They are elementary. Elementary. They all have icons, plus signs, minus signs. You just need to sit down and figure it out like it's a toy. Where do I press the plus? How do I make one video from these clips? How to edit photos, I'll share a bit later the apps that I use. But it's no secret that any camera washes out colors, especially these small ones. You filmed the sea, but it's not as blue as in real life. So, you need to add color, you need to add sharpness, you need to add style. You need to know how to edit photos. If you're photographing, for example, eyelashes, right? You photograph the lashes, and the eye doesn't look great. Too close, right? You don't always get a beautiful photo right away. You need to know how to retouch flaws. This makes your image beautiful, colorful, and you will stand out from others. So, it's important to edit your material. Step 3, text. Very important. Why is text important? Nowadays, many people just post, put one hashtag like summer, and that's it. You need to understand that all these things, the internet, Instagram, Facebook, it's all an information field. It's a flow of information. The more information you give to the social network algorithm, the easier it is for it to figure out what you do, and the faster it will show your content to those who are interested. Because now the algorithm works like this. The more you watch cat videos, the more cat videos the algorithm shows you. It understands that you watch cat videos, that you like cat videos. So, it will show you more cat videos, because the algorithm wants you to stay and watch, scroll. Therefore, the more text you use, the easier it is for the algorithm to understand what's happening. Even just a name, for example, you post a picture from a park. If you write the name of the park, that's already information. That's already text. You're giving information to the viewer about which park it is. You're giving information to the algorithm about which park it is, where you were, what it was. And if you write in the description about this park, you can copy information from Wikipedia about this park and write at the end that you liked it. This text will already be attached to your content. This applies to photo content as well. So, for a photo, you also need to attach a lot of text that will give the algorithm an understanding of what's happening. Step 4, posting. Posting. We all know how to do that. So, in this basic minimum, I won't teach you how to post. I think we're all adults here, and we know that the plus sign is for posting. You choose the post, and you publish it. What do I definitely recommend doing when posting? Always add your location, where you were at that moment. Why? To let people know where you are. Posting time. I'm often asked, Lana, please tell me, when is the best time to post? Morning or evening? At 6:30, 8:30, 9:30? In my opinion, based on my experience, morning is better. because the most important hours for a post are its first few hours. If you post at 6:30 p.m., yes, you catch that evening time, but in a couple of hours, people go to sleep. But if you post in the morning or closer to midday, you have the whole day until evening, and people will be active. So, decide for yourself. My opinion is that it's better to post in the morning or during the day. This way you attract more attention, but everyone has different opinions on this. Try both morning and evening. See what works better for you and do what suits you best. Now let's move on to the most interesting part. I've prepared a few tips for you that will help you manage your social media more easily. So, tip number 1, multi-channel presence. As I always say to everyone, why choose one social network when there are so many? For example, why do you only run an Instagram? You prepare a video, you prepare text, and you only post it on Instagram. Question: why? Did you know that every person has their preferred social network? Some people only watch Instagram, some only TikTok, some only Facebook, some only VKontakte, some only Pinterest, some only YouTube, or maybe 2 of them. By posting your content only on one social network, you're missing out on other people from other social networks. So what do I recommend? You have a ready-made video or photo, you have ready-made text. Take it and post it everywhere at once. Post it there, and there, and there, and there. I've often had situations in my work where a post didn't get views on Instagram, but on TikTok. Boom, it took off. Or vice versa, it didn't take off on YouTube, but on Instagram, boom, it went viral. These are different people on different social networks. So instead of 1,000 views here, you could get 1,000 here, 1,000 here, 1,000 here, and here. That's not 1,000, that's 4,000 already. Okay, tip number 2, a content category system. What is a content category system? It's when you sit down and think about what categories you can show. For example, let's take cakes. Category 1, recipe. We show it. So, today I'm showing you the recipe for cake cream. Second, show a testimonial, right? Testimonials. That's the second category. Category, category. Third category, types of fillings, for instance. So, you basically need to come up with 4, 5, 6 different categories. Before and after. If it's nails, right? My personal photo? A day in my life. Or something else. Think about 4 or 5 topics you can talk to people about. Go onto a social network and type in your niche. For example, manicure. See what other people are doing and write down ideas for yourself. So, you need to choose 5 or 6 categories that you will run every week. So, let's say you attach each category to a specific day of the week. For example, on Mondays, I'll do before and after. On Tuesdays, I'll post a selfie. On Wednesdays, I'll post a testimonial. On Thursdays, I'll show a process. On Fridays, a beautiful video. Just a short little something. That's it. By creating a schedule, a content category system, you remove the question, what should I post? What should I film? I don't know what to film. You will know. On Tuesday, it says before and after. Done. I already know. So I take a before and after, do it, post it, and you take a huge weight off your shoulders by doing this. So, tip number 2, content category system. Tip number 3, post stories. Now stories are everywhere. TikTok has added stories. On Instagram, you know there are stories. On Facebook, everywhere there are stories. You must post stories. Why? Because you should know from your own experience. When you go to a person's page, you don't scroll down through their posts. If you see that pink circle around their stories, we click on it and see what's happening. So, I recommend always having stories. At least one, a minimum of 1 should be there. Stories are called stories because you need to show stories. Don't just post photos with 1 or 2 words. Home, Monday, Tuesday, good morning. That's not interesting. Add 2 or 3 sentences so the person stays to read. Because when there's text to read, they linger to read about how you're doing. And when you just write Tuesday, well, that's it. They swipe past it. But when you write, today I went here, and then this happened, and I'm feeling a bit sad because autumn has come. How are you all doing? Right? A dialogue and engagement in stories is very important. You've probably seen many people add those polls. Choose first or second. When a person clicks on that poll, the algorithm marks it internally in Instagram that this person is interested in your content. And your content, your posts, your stories will be shown to that person much more often than usual. So, add all sorts of interactive stickers. Even if it seems silly to you, there's a reason all bloggers ask you to tap the emoji. Because interaction with the audience, when the audience chooses something, or taps an emoji, or writes something, this interaction increases story reach. Stories are very important. You should always have stories. If you don't know what to post in stories, repost old content. Stuff from 6 months ago. You probably don't even remember it. Your followers certainly don't remember what you had there. You just take it and repost it. You can write some text over it. This increases story views and increases the views of the reel you're sharing. So tip number 3 is, start posting stories. Tip number 4, music. Yes. Question, why aren't you using music? Music is an integral part and the most important part of any video. Nowadays, people even add music to photos because music is the decoration of your content. The same video with different music can feel completely different. It will give the video a different character. You can use classical music, trendy music, popular music. Why use trendy music? Because it's recognizable. Recognizable music also grabs a person's attention. I know this song, I like it. Let me see what clip they made with it. So, we definitely use music. Definitely. Well-known music, trendy music, beautiful music that you like. I recommend using whatever fits the atmosphere better. Understood? So I use music everywhere. In stories, in reels, in photos. Use trendy music. Use popular music. That's tip number 4. Tip number 5. Niche. So what is a niche? In simple terms, it's a group of people connected by the same interest. What does the algorithm do? The algorithm monitors what content you watch, what content you like, and thereby divides all of us into different niches. For example, Instagram sees that I like cat videos. It adds me to the group of cat lovers. It sees that I like manicures. It adds me to the manicure niche. Why am I saying this? Important advice is to be in a niche. Every time I post a video about piercings, I go and find other piercing videos and like them. This tells the algorithm that I'm in this group. It's simple, right? Just like that. Like this one, that one, a third, a 10th. But this way, Instagram, TikTok, any social network will understand which group you're in and which group to show your content to. Understood? So tip number 5. Like content in your own niche. Definitely, every day, every time you post something. And at the same time, you can see what content your colleagues in your field are posting. Tip number 6. Face and location. So, location is always mandatory because it's easier to become successful locally than for the whole world at once, right? If you don't add a location, if you don't use a location hashtag, the algorithm wonders, who should I show this to? When you set a location, when you use a hashtag, you give the algorithm clear information. I'm giving you information that I'm here in this place. We set the location everywhere. I set it in stories, in all posts, wherever you can set a location or write it in the text. We definitely set the location. Face. Nowadays, you don't have to show your face if you don't want to. But a face builds trust. Your face is your business card. People buy from people. People subscribe to people. Therefore, if your face is there, or faces, if it's a company, it makes your page more alive and personal. You need to be a personality in your blog. This is very important. It builds trust and increases reach. Tip number 7. Hook. What is a hook? A hook is about grabbing attention. Look, your main task is to grab attention. Because, you know how people watch reels now, for example? Like this swiping motion. You have 2 seconds to grab attention. If the image isn't bright, if it's not interesting, the person will swipe past, right? So, Your task is to create a high-quality hook. What can a hook be? It can be movement. It can be text. For example, I make a piercing video, I write the name of the piercing here. People immediately understand what's coming. If they want to stay, they stay. Because if there's no text, it's not clear what's happening, or if in those first 2 seconds there's nothing interesting, people will swipe away. You will never get 1,000 views, nothing. It's desirable to have your face in the first few seconds too, or something eye-catching. There needs to be a trigger, in the first 2 seconds. This way, you catch the person, and they stop. They were scrolling, and then, bam! They stop. So your task is to use either a phrase or a movement to grab attention and roughly explain to the person what will happen. I use text. Text is a very effective tool for hooks. So tip number 7 is, use a hook. Key phrases. Tip number 8. Text is very important information. When you, for example, show a French manicure, be sure to write the text French manicure in the description, or here, or there, somehow. But this phrase must be there. Why? Because when a person searches for French manicure, you will be one of the results that comes up. How to choose key phrases. Key phrases are the search queries that a person types when they want to find your content. Use key phrases to help both the viewer and the algorithm understand where you are, what you did, and what's generally happening in your picture or video. So, tip number 8 is key phrases. Now for the most interesting part, the apps. I want to share with you a list of apps that I use every day in my work. There are many, but I'll share my absolute favorites that can help you achieve results in social media. Number 1 is Snapseed. I use Snapseed for photo editing. You know, sometimes you have a very beautiful photo, but you need to remove an unwanted pimple, or a stray hair, or an unwanted person in the background. Snapseed is what helps me deal with that. Here you can select any photo, and with one tap of your finger, remove what you don't like. It has many other functions. I recommend you download this app and play around with it yourself. Next app, Leto Fonts. Leto Fonts helps me work in stories. You've probably had this happen. You post in stories, write text, and the text isn't visible, it's unreadable, because your image is moving and the text is white, or you can't see anything. Leto Fonts comes to the rescue here. It has various beautiful fonts that you can simply copy and paste into your stories. Also, text backgrounds. I use backgrounds from here every single day. You just copy and paste this background into the text field, place it under your text, and this way your text becomes very readable and everything is visible. Leto Fonts. Download it, check it out. It's a very cool app. Next app, Canva. There are 2 options here, either the free or the paid version. If you have the money, buy the paid one. It gives you a huge number of possibilities. There are many ready-made templates where you just insert your photo, your text, your video, and you already have beautiful, designed content. So, use it. Next app, Grammarly. For those who have issues with spelling, typos, this app really helps correct grammar, punctuation, whatever you need. It just gets added to your keyboard. You tap the icon, and it corrects all the grammatical mistakes you make. It's a lifesaver because I work in both English and Russian, and here and there, I always make mistakes, and Grammarly helps me fix them. Next app, Photo Room. Thanks to this app, you can turn any photo into a sticker. You can also remove the background from any photo and add it to, say, stories, or to a photo if you want. I use it every day too. I love it. Here you can replace the background on any photo and create beautiful content with a different background. Next app that I use for video editing, CapCut. I recommend it to everyone. There are many other video editing apps, but I've been working with this one for 5 years. I'm comfortable with it. There's also a paid version, which gives you a bunch of features, different fonts for text, different transitions. I use the free version. I don't use the paid one because I don't use super-duper transitions. I think it's unnecessary. I either use a simple cut or just make a cut to the beat of the music. I recommend you download it, play around with it. Just sit down, set aside 1 hour, load a couple of video clips into it, and try playing with them. I won't teach you how to do it right now. It's easy to figure out on your own. It has music, various effects that you can add to your video for editing. I recommend using this app. Next app I use every day is Telegram. Telegram is very popular now. You can create your own channel here, use it as a separate social network where you can post your content and communicate with your audience. Also, it has very interesting, useful chatbots. For example, some I use every day. First, Save as Bot. If you send a link to a video from Instagram or TikTok, for example, to this bot, it will send you back that video in a message. Why do I use this? If I like the music in a video, I take it, copy the link, send it to this chat, and I get the video. I save it, and then in CapCut, I extract the music from this video and add it to my own video. Next bot is Text for Instabot. Here you can write your text, and this bot will format it suitably for posting. With spaces, it will check hashtags. You don't have to use it, you can just use ChatGPT for that. Another one for text-to-speech, Stios Voice. Here you can write any text, choose a voice, and you'll get a voiceover of that text sent back to you. So, if you don't want to speak yourself, but want to use an electronic AI voice, then please write your text here, choose a voice, and it gives you the result. So ChatGPT is my free employee. There is a paid version, you can subscribe to it. I use the free version. What do I use this neural network for? For writing text for posts, for hashtags. You can write texts here for your talking videos, rough drafts for posts. You can ask it for help generating ideas for your posts. Give me 5 ideas for a caption for this nail video to attract viewer attention. You can use ChatGPT to create a content plan. Write me a content plan for May with all the ideas. It will come up with ideas. You don't have to use them all, but read what it suggests and adapt it your way. Also, the content categories system we talked about. Talk to it like a real person. Explain. I do manicures in Saratov. I need to choose 5 categories for my content. And it will come up with everything for you. It's smart technology. Think about how to use it. Definitely use ChatGPT. I use it every day. I love it. I really love it. What other neural networks do I use? For creating photo content, I use the neural network Nano Banana. You can find Nano Banana in Google AI. Search for Google AI, you'll find Nano Banana. There's an extension, that's it. You write a prompt, what image you want to create. It creates it in literally 10 seconds. If you want to fix something in the photo, you can change the hairstyle. You can merge 2 photos into one. I really love it too. For creating video, Kling AI. You can bring photos to life. You've probably seen this trend with old photos that come to life. That's Kling AI, you can use it. There are many other neural networks, but Kling AI is my go-to for video creation. You can animate existing photos or pictures. You can just write a prompt. Create me a video of a cat walking through a blue forest, and it will create it for you. That's about neural networks. I believe we should use them before they start using us. When working with neural networks, the most important thing is the prompt. The prompt is what you type. You need to understand that it can't read our minds yet. And the more detailed you explain to it what you want, how you want it, the better the result will be. So write everything out as if you were explaining it to a small child. I need this. I'm doing this, this, this. No. Talk to it directly. No, do this. No, let's not say that. Let's say this. Basically, like talking to a little child. And then it will understand you. Now for the most interesting part, the success formula. So, over 5 years of working in social media, I've derived the basic success formula, the basic minimum that leads to 1 million subscribers, 1 million likes, 1 million views. Right? First, we shoot high-quality video. Yes, we need a good camera. Most phone cameras are good enough now, right? So, the main thing is to shoot step number 1. Shoot, shoot, shoot. It's better to shoot 4 or 5 short videos than one long one where nothing happens, right? Second, quantity. Yes, you can post once a week and wait for 1 million views. Or you can post 6 times or 7 or 14, right? I'll tell you this. To reach my first 1 million views for almost 2 years, I posted twice a day. And yes, at first it was 200 views, then 1,000, then 2, then 3,000, then 5, then 10, and so on, little by little. It's like going to the gym. It's stupid to go to the gym and expect that after one visit, you'll be fit and muscular. You need to go regularly and put in the work. The quantity of workouts is also very important. So yes, post, preferably every day, if you have the opportunity. And the third, equally mandatory point is discipline. Just like in the gym, if you go once a month, you won't get results. If you keep going for a year, yes, it's the same with social media. For a year, post consistently. Treat it like a job. That is, you need to treat posting content, social media, not as a ha thing, but as work. It's work. I have to post. I have to film. I have to edit. It has to look beautiful, have good music. That's it. Discipline post the content. It's part of your job. If you want to take it seriously, you need to do it this way. And so, the success formula: quality, quantity, and discipline. If you follow this formula, you will, in any case, achieve good results. It will work out for you. Don't post once and get upset that it only got 300 views. Everyone starts with 300 views. All the great bloggers posted their first videos and they had 300 views. But what's the difference between us and them? They didn't stop, right? They kept posting. Some posted for 10 years, some for 5 years, and now they have millions of views. Remember? Quality, quantity, and discipline. Slow and steady wins the race, but you have to post, post, post. And with each month, each week, each day, it will become easier and easier for you to work with this. But it's part of your job. If you want to earn money, or if you just want to see results and grow your blog, many small short videos are better than one long one you spent a month working on, posted it, got 300 views, and thought, "That's it, I'm no good at this." Instead, post lots of them. It's better to post many, because short videos, by the way, incidentally, perform better long videos. Why? Because video completion rate is also very important. If a person watches your video to the end, the algorithm thinks, so they're interested in this content? This is interesting, so I'll show it to other people too. But if you make a 3-minute video, talking, explaining something, and the person falls asleep, they swipe away quickly dopamine. Fast. People watch quickly, fast. They don't have time for long content. For long content, go to YouTube. Did you get all that? Did you write down all my tips, the apps? You will definitely use them. I, of course, understand that not everyone has time to study apps, learn editing, sit and tinker with photo editing, or maybe you tried, and it still looks like nonsense, and it's just scary to do all this. If you need help with this, then me and my team, can become your creative department. Why not? I have a professional video editor. I have a professional graphic designer. We can turn your content into a video, say a reel. If you need it, that is, you can film the footage, send it to us, we work our magic, and you get a beautiful reel tailored to your request that you just need to caption and post on social networks. If anyone is interested, write me the word reel, and we'll discuss the details with you. This isn't for everyone, but I advise everyone to learn video editing and photo editing for themselves. You can do all this yourself. You need to know how to do it. You need to know how to edit video. It's part of your job if you want to grow on social media. Now, I want to show you some video examples of how we work. We work with various formats, not just piercings. We've worked with a pharmacy, as you can see here, with a furniture store. We've worked with sports events. We've worked with the beauty industry. My team is very experienced. If you need help, great. If not, then I advise you to figure it out on your own. Well, dear friends, that's all. I hope you enjoyed my basic minimum. I think we'll see each other again. I hope you stay on this channel. Please write your feedback about this lesson in the comments. I will most likely record a few more lessons in the near future, so stay tuned. Bye bye.
Это базовый